Here is Windows 7. Doesn't look much different. This is my touchscreen computer. You'll notice that the start button is gone. The transition, I'll tell you though, was pretty nice. I did like that they offered, or they have, before you even start installing, pretty much right after you've downloaded it and hit go, it checks to see what, the specs of your computer, and sees and tells you what's compatible, what's not, and it also goes through and checks software and tells you what software may or may not work and gives you an idea of whether you do want to upgrade. Now, the main reason I upgraded was because they have a deal right now where if you upgrade from a legitimate copy of Windows 7, you can do it for less than $40. And that's pretty rare from Microsoft. So looks like they're trying to get closer to how Mac does things with that. But now, one downfall, and I was warned about this when the system check went through. It said that my touchscreen, being that it's a few years old, it is a multi-touch, but it said that it may have issues with some of the gestures. And I have noticed that. For instance, one of the gestures here, and let's see if we can make it happen. It's supposed to be I'm not going to actually touch right now. You're supposed to do like a quick swipe from the right side, and it even shows you holding on to your computer for a grip. And if I can get it right, because a normal touch is going to draw the selection box. So if I just do that over here, it's going to draw the selection box. So I have to do this in a certain way. And there we go. There's our new, I forget what they call it. I think charms. They call them charms. I'm not sure where they're going with that. Their branding is getting interesting. Bing and charms. Anyway, but to get to the start menu, which does not look anything like any of the old start menus, that's how you get there. It's not accessible down at the bottom like it was on the taskbar before. And so far, I have not been able to find a way to get the old taskbar. That was one thing I liked about Windows 7, was it allowed you to make things a little more like Windows XP or Vista if you were more comfortable in that environment, while still having a lot of the benefits of 7. This one, not so much. And if I remember correct, I think I have to go like this to get my desktop back. Yes. So I think some of this is just remembering the gestures. But like I said, now I will admit that after I recalibrated my screen, I had a much better time doing this, because I was not able to do that at all until I recalibrated my screen. The only way I was able to do it was with my mouse. But it's just really interesting. Forget, they said if you go down from the top, something happens. Maybe not. But I don't know. A lot of it's the same as a normal touchscreen computer. I'm really not liking that the start menu isn't there. Even if it takes me to that new Metro style, Windows Mobile start menu, which, this might grow on me. I mean, and this is great for mobile devices and everything. I mean, it's kind of, that's what they're going for. They're trying to get in there with the Android tablets and the i everything tablets, and I kind of like this, although I'm not a fan of Bing or anything really Microsoft, like Internet Explorer or anything like that. But it is interesting seeing the news coming in live like this. The weather, although it's not my city, although it looks like it's just giving me random news. I don't know. I haven't made a decision yet. I kind of wanted to do this as kind of like a pre-review, because I haven't had enough time to figure out how I really feel about it. Now, one thing that really, really irks me is this. The new way to have an account is, or to log into your computer is via a Windows Live account. It's no longer just making a username on your computer. Not that I'm aware of. So I have to now sign up online for a Windows Live account, and I have to log in with a password to my own computer. And I understand that has to do with a lot of the features they're trying to compete with Google and Apple. Their live stuff, they've got their own version of Google Drive, and other types of things, mobile office and stuff like that. But I don't use that stuff, so sorry Windows, but I want to also use my stuff. So I'm hoping that Google and Apple are planning on making, or at least, Google is planning on making something that will work within this environment, if they haven't already. I know they're already starting to call things apps on Windows 7 rather than software or applications or programs or whatever. They're sticking to the app term, trying to get with that. I don't even know how to really modify this here. I think this is like my quick whatever list. I don't know. There's a lot to learn. I haven't clicked on all this stuff. Here's my calendar. I'm not sure where it's pulling from. Probably my live account, which has nothing. It already knows my... I don't know. I'm so confused. Anyway, that's my take on Windows 7. Or sorry, Windows 8. I just realized that my camera stopped recording. And now I'm starting to wonder if it ever did record. I mean, I know my handheld did, so I'm hoping this worked out. I'm hoping I recorded the first part before I switched to my handheld. I think I did, so we'll see. Anyway, that's that. Windows 7. It's nice. I couldn't imagine placing it on my main desktop, this without all the touch capabilities. I don't feel it would be the way to go. Now look at this. I don't know if what I'm supposed to do to get out of here. Actually, do I do the? No. Let's see if I can. Aha. Okay, so that works inside the programs. There you go. I don't know. The only thing I like about it, I like the style of it. I like this whole Metro style. It does look neat from a designer's point of view. Whether functionality-wise it's going to work, and whether it was better than the way everything has been. I mean, sometimes change isn't necessary. I mean, yeah, you can spruce up the start menu and the taskbar like they have been over the years, but to completely destroy it and dismantle it and redo it, I don't know how that's going to fly. So that's all I've got, everybody. Thanks.